18 gauge naturally oxidized wire, 10 centimeters length. We are going to be cleaning off and filing the edges before we start swirling the ends. I'm using step 1 on the bail plier, and I'm going to make sure that the end of the loop meets to the flattened end. That way they will all be similar. I'm using a flat nose plier to make sure that the end of the loop, which is right in between here, now should start turning and meeting down. Once you do that, you will get a uniform 4 swirls on these 2 wires. Once all the 4 ends are swirled off, we are going to keep it on a ring mandrel and make a small curve, slight curve. And this curve is what is going to give us a setting. You're ready to get it hammered. Make sure that your hammer is very straight and not slanting. When you slant it, it gives you scratches on it. For a clean and a neat hammered look, you need to hold your hammer straight. And on 18 gauge wire, it looks really pretty. It's time to polish it. I'm just using a very simple scrub or a steel wool to get that clean and warm, beautiful copper look come out. This is 24 gauge wire, 4 mm crystal beads, and we are going to be wrapping it in between. Start with wrapping the edges, single wraps. You keep on wrapping it till you're ready to add the second piece onto it. Hold the second piece and start wrapping them together. You can use any 2 wire weave pattern if you like, but I just wanted to do with a simple method. The aim was to make sure that they both are set in place without any moving. So that was the whole idea, to make sure that it is nicely held, and that's what we did. We just wrapped it off, and now it is time to add the crystals, which we're going to be doing one by one. You add the crystal and then just wrap it on the top wire once, bring it from under, wrap it around the bottom wire once before you add the second crystal. So that is how we are going to be adding all the crystals one by one till you get all the 4 in place. Once you've got all the 4 crystals in place, we're going to just end it by doing the same pattern on the other side. Wrap them both together and then finish off with single wrap till the end. Make sure that you cut off the wire edge inside so that it doesn't catch on to anything. And also I'm using a bent nose plier to tuck off the edges safely. And I'm also going to be flattening the wires. When you flatten the wires, they give a very leveled up look. All the jewelry looks very nice and neat. So that is why the flattening. Now that our frame is ready, we are good to add a chain. I have basic copper chains with S chain links. These are simple chain links that can be added to any pendant. So I'm going to be adding it to both the sides. Just open up the edge and add it to the end, both the sides. Or you can also make beaded links to go with this. I'm also going to be showing you how to make that, because I thought beaded chains look a little more classier. This is simple ones. And to make a beaded chain link, I'm going to be using 24 gauge wire on step 4 of the 6-step bail plier and taking it through the frame swirls, wrapping it to the top. And you can now add the 4 mm lemon green crystals, and I use step 1 on the bail plier to finish it off at the top. Then you can connect it with the S chain links, and this is how it looks. I hope you like it. I did try it on myself too, so do give it a try. Thank you.